Coming up on MHS1.
We see a Lion alumni take the stage.
We see how the construction class builds the community.
And we keep up with the trio.
And that's all coming up on MHS1.
Good morning, McKinney High School. Today is Friday, February 16th. I'm Wilson Galvan.
And I'm Allie Tauber, and you're watching MHS1.
The construction class builds up our community one brick at a time. Here's Carson Gorman and Allie Tauber with the story.
Students in construction class are giving back to the community by helping build a house for Habitat for Humanity.
McKinney High School has helped out in a lot of numerous ways. We've helped from day one on this job site. This has been our first year working full-time with Habitat for Humanity. This has been a tremendous relationship that we've developed with them, and it's been it's one that I really hope to continue. And
while providing help to those in need, this also gives students real-world experiences that can help them in their future.
Since I want to be a construction manager, I get to be with a construction manager, ask them any questions that I want. So this prepares me for real-life scenarios because I'm actually building a home, and I see construction building in that point of view. Me getting hands-on into a home that somebody else is going to live in, I think that's awesome. That's what makes me happy, and that's just bringing it back to the community.
The new homeowner is extremely grateful for what Habitat for Humanity has done for her and her family.
It has impacted me in a big way. You know, being a single mother of two and now being a homeowner, you know, it's a foundation for my boys to grow up, maybe get older. Thanks to Habitat, you know, it would have never happened if it wasn't for Habitat, so.
This has been Allie Tauber and Carson Gorman reporting for MHS1.
Adriana Hicks was a former choir and theater student.
And now she takes center stage in the Broadway musical, The Color Purple.
Here's Emma Triana with the story.
January 26, a group of theater and choir students at McKinney High School attended the musical The Color Purple in downtown Dallas. McKinney High School alumni Adriana Hicks stars as Celie in the off-Broadway show and shared her experience and wisdom with the students. Adriana explains what a benefit her journey has had on her and the joy that fills her when performing.
Being able to step on stage every day, that is probably my biggest accomplishment, and to own who I am. It's literally shaped and molded me to be who I am today, and I am so grateful for all of my professors, all of my teachers, every single mentor, every single family member, friend who has helped me to just be me and to pursue this dream. I am extremely grateful for the family and the sense of community and protection that's around me that I can't even express it. So thank you all. You guys too. Thank you so much for just being here. I am overwhelmed with that. So that has definitely, those elements have helped me to be who I am today.
Hicks tells audiences who experience this classic story what to expect and believes that it will have a lasting effect on all who see the show.
Get ready to get your soul, okay? Get ready to be revived, to feel a sense of resurrection and a spiritual experience.
Starting to perform in only 10th grade, Adriana draws out her experience through high school, college, and beyond, and the many surprises and blessings along the way.
When I went to college, I said, you know, I was like, I don't care if I'm getting any shows. I think I'm not going to get any shows, but I just know that I love to sing. I know that I love to perform. So I'm just going to do it. And lo and behold, it's just been a blessing along the way.
Freshman and theater student Kendra Brown, who attended this show, describes her reaction and what thoughts the performance left her with.
It was a very good opportunity, and I'm glad we did it because the musical itself, it has one story to it, but there's so many stories in between it and you can relate to it. So I feel like it meant a lot to me, honestly, because I learned so much from watching that musical. It doesn't matter what race, what gender, how old you are, everyone should be able to have the opportunity to see it.
Brown explains how Adriana's story, including her performance, opened her eyes and gave her a new hope for the future.
She comes from exactly where we're from. You hear a lot of stories about people that come from New York or California and they get big that way from having connections, but she started at McKinney High School. I think it gives everyone hope that yeah, we can come from McKinney, Texas and still make it big. I would like to say to Adriana and the whole cast that what they're doing is amazing, and they've shown me why I do theater. I don't do it just because it's fun. I do it because I want to make an impact on someone's life the way that they impacted mine.
This has been Emma Triana reporting for MHS1.
What you have is enough.
I remember when I was in junior high, and there was this girl in the neighborhood, and I was a pretty shy kid as far as girls went, and she was really cute. And I remember her like circling around me on her bicycle, telling me that I was ugly, just like right to my face. You're ugly, you know. So that was pretty mean. Kind of hit me at the time.
In 5th grade, I went to the library to get a book, and these two girls that were older than me like cornered me in the library and just like completely made fun of what I was wearing, and then ran away, and I cried.
The meanest thing that ever happened to me was actually when I was running track one year. We were at a competition and I had my spikes on. I think I was a freshman, and I was running and a girl tripped me. She flat out stuck out her foot. We were running the 400, and so I was moving to the inside corner, if you can call it a corner of an oval, and she stuck out her foot and tripped me.
The meanest thing ever done to me that I've experienced has been being accused of something that I didn't do. And so, you know, that definitely took a negative toll on me.
Every morning when I wake up and go downstairs, my wife has my 3 eggs prepared for me every morning.
6th grade, one of my best friends like coordinated with the choir director on my birthday, and she got me like a fake detention, and they like locked me in the bathroom, and it was like the scariest, but it was so sweet because it was like super planned out, and it was so unexpected, and it took thought, and it was really nice.
17, I had family issues at home, not bad issues, just issues. And so I asked a friend of mine if I could move in with them. And her mom said sure, and so I ended up moving states. At 17, I moved from California to Oregon, to a brand new school, to a brand new family, brand new everything.
I love when I get food from like people. Just, you know, they're like, here, Mr. Williams, or here, Shirey, here's some food. You know, I'm like, food! So it just makes me happy that someone thought of me to get me food, to feed me, yeah. So, kind of things.
Now here's Michelle Brooks with the sports update.
Thanks, Allie. The biannual UIL realignment happened last week. Our sports teams will be joining a new district next year. Although we are losing Denton, Gary, and Wiley, we will gain Prosper. The Lionettes basketball team beat Byron Nelson on Tuesday night in the first round of playoffs. They play Duncanville away tonight at 6:30. 3 senior Lionettes plan to continue their basketball careers after high school at the D1 level. Here's Riley Mulligan and I with the story.
I committed to the University of Tulsa to play basketball.
Cleveland State University. University of New Mexico, Lobos.
Starting at a young age, Shemaya Braxton, Kayla Moutry, and Quincy Noble have created a passion for basketball together.
I started playing basketball when I was in kindergarten at the rec league just down the street because my brother was really involved in basketball, and he's older than me, and I just really got the love for the game through him. I just like the way I feel when I'm on the court. Like, I feel like everything's gone, and it's about winning, and it's about going out there and competing.
I started playing basketball in the 7th grade. I would say my dad introduced me to basketball just because he's a coach and he played the sport. He knew all about it.
I started basketball when I was 5 years old. Well, because it was the sporting season and I just wanted to try it out and see if I liked it or not.
Playing together since middle school, the 3 have grown close over the years and have offered different aspects to the team.
They've matured, they've gotten really close. I think that's one of the reasons that our team has been so successful this year is because they just are all very close.
It feels great playing with your best friends because in the day, like, you've known them forever. I've known this girl since middle school. I've known Jemai since elementary school. So it's great just to feel like you're playing with someone you know. It's like I built a lot of relationships through that process, and that's the reason why I wanted to play in high school too.
It feels really great. I mean, we all know each other. It's a great chemistry, so it's fun.
Committing to D1 universities, they have accomplished their longtime dream of playing college basketball.
The thing that's just probably the most unique for our program is that we have 3. You know, it's very rare to even have 1 at a time that's going to sign at the Division I level, but to have 3 I think that's been instrumental.
It's always been a dream to play D1 basketball for me. I mean, it's just paid education, and I'm playing the game I love.
It has always been my dream to play D1 basketball since I started and actually got serious into what I was doing. So yeah, it was a dream of mine, and that was just the goal.
This has been Riley Mulligan and Michelle Brooks reporting for MHS1.
The Lions basketball team beat Plano Senior on Tuesday night, clinching a playoff berth. They play Hebron in the first round of playoffs on Tuesday night. Football season may be over, but that hasn't stopped senior Gavin Beckley from pursuing his kicking career. Landry Amick brings us the story.
First team All-District punter Gavin Beckley didn't always punt.
Whenever I was younger, I played soccer, and I went to Pee Wee football, and I played receiver and running back. And then whenever they needed a kicker, then I decided to try it because I played soccer and it was pretty easy, and I felt like it wasn't going to be that different from that.
Well, I knew he was a good kicker because I watched him when he was underclass, and really good kicker. Started out really as a place kicker, field goal kicker, and then we started really working with punting a little bit more. Kind of got him over there one day, and he started punting, and as he got the drop down, it just started getting better and better and better. And this last year, his kicking and his punting they were kind of out of control. They were very good.
This year, Gavin was 8 for 9 on field goals, helping the Lions make it to playoffs.
Probably my favorite moment this year was whenever I kicked the onside kick against Denton Geyer, because it gave our team a chance to come back and try to win the game.
Gavin attended Cole's kicking camp in Florida to show colleges what he could do.
So whenever you go to these camps, you chart in field goals out of 10, and you do kickoffs, and they take your hang time and distance, and you do punts, and they take your hang time and distance. And then depending on how good you do, you get ranked against everyone else in the nation. The higher ranking you are shows coaches that you're ready to play in college. My national rank is I'm the 30th kicker in the nation and the 45th punter in the nation.
This dedication in and out of the season allowed Gavin to be noticed by coaches around the state.
The nomination came from in 6A, which is our district, with the Planos, the Allen, Geyer, McKinney Boyd, us. And so it's a pretty competitive field, probably one of the most competitive fields in the state. So for us to come out, like that with a first team all-district punter and a second team all-district kicker, we felt really good. Of course, as his coach, I think he should have been first team all-district kicker and first team all-district punter because he did a fantastic job for us for 3 years.
This has been Landry Amick reporting for MHS1.
The Lionettes soccer team lost to Boyd on Tuesday night. They have a bye week tonight, but they play Plano Senior on Tuesday night away. Sydney Beck brings us an update on how they're preparing for the second half of districts.
With the season off to a rough start, the girls soccer team is working hard to turn around the game.
It has been challenging for a while. However, we started strong by beating Plano West. So that was something that it was an accomplishment last year. We started 0-3 on district, and we were very close to making the playoffs. So this year we had a lot of injuries. We have a lot of people sick, and it has been a tough thing for us because the personnel inside the field is changing continuously due to the fact that we have players that are not coming to the games because they're sick. So it's not easy, but I hope in the second round we'll do a lot better.
Our season's going pretty well. We lost a few of our starting players this year, so it's been kind of a tough turnaround, but we're making it work with the players that we have. Communication is key, I feel like, throughout playing soccer. If we communicate throughout the field, that brings our team together even more. It makes us feel more comfortable.
Everybody has to step up to the plate and do their job, and that's what the expectation is at McKinney High School.
I think it's important to have the upperclassmen lead the lowerclassmen, and the ones that have more experience kind of pass on the traditions for playing for McKinney High School.
Our season's going pretty well. I'm few of the freshmen on the team, and the seniors, we really look up to them because they're the ones who bring our team together and just help us be the best we can. And really influenced me to do better next year. Whenever they're gone, I know what their expectations were this year, so I know how to, fit into the team more.
The girls watch over their previous games to critique and adjust their performance for the next game.
Well, we watch film. Sometimes we're able to watch film on the team that we're going to play ahead of time. But we always kind of go back over the game film that we've played and try and correct some mistakes, and we point out good things that we do. So that's one way. And then we change our tactical formation sometimes based on the players available and who we're playing. And there's also in-game changes that we make based on who we're playing. But the most important thing is we try and come to play hard every single game and play our game.
This has been Sydney Beck reporting for MHS1.
Lionettes on 3! 1, 2, 3, Lionettes! The Lions soccer team tied Boyd on Tuesday night. They play Plano West away tonight at 7:30. That's all for sports. Now back to you.
Students hosted an all-girls coding competition. Here's Sydney Beck with the turnouts.
The students in computer science held the Digital Divas competition, a free computer coding competition for girls.
The Digital Divas is a free computer coding competition for girls. We invite anybody in DFW and beyond, and it's passed on from one school to another each year. So last year Richardson High School hosted it, I think, and then this year was our turn, and next year it's going to Frisco.
Digital Divas programming contest was started because we noticed that a lot of our contests for computer science, we would look around the room and we would see the majority of the students were male. And we want to encourage girls to get involved in programming, just in the STEM fields in general. And so this gives them a chance to come out and maybe not be as intimidated to show up at a contest with a whole bunch of guys and girls. We have 22 different high schools here today and 60 different teams of up to 3 girls each. So we have almost 200 girls here. And about half of them, at least, this is their very first competition they've ever been to. And we also added this year a workshop part to it, so that if they even weren't comfortable in competing on a team, they could just come to the workshop and maybe learn a little bit more about coding and just try it out with no pressure. And we're offering them free breakfast, free lunch, free t-shirts, and we'll have some raffle prizes, and just trying to encourage them to have fun.
Sponsors and colleges talked to the students before the competition.
So this is the first time that I've been involved in this event. I was aware of this event, I think, in previous years, but this is the first time that I've been involved, actually been here. And it's great to see it. It's great to see all these high school girls competing in this programming contest. It's great to see that there are so many high schools that are doing computer science at all. You know, people think that computers are everywhere, but actually even in our area, which is a very highly developed area, there aren't that many schools that actually do AP computer science, and so just to have women that are ready to do this kind of programming competition in so many different schools is very exciting.
We have 3 levels, never competed before, novice, and advanced. And they can have up to 3 girls on a team. And basically once we said begin, they had a practice problem. Once they all submitted that, we said start, and we gave them a packet of 19 problems. Each problem has a point value, anywhere from 1 point up to 20 points. And as many of the 19 problems earning those points, then we'll find out a ranking system, and we're going to have 1st through 3rd place in all 3 divisions.
This has been Sydney Beck reporting for MHS1.
Hello?
Hey, yo, what's up?
Nothing, B. Just here, sitting in the studio, writing the script, waiting on someone to ask me to more. What about you?
Sitting F-117, editing the show, waiting on someone to ask me to more.
True, true. What's up? What's up?
Hey, yo, who's that?
Hey, yo, pick up the phone. Yo.
What's up?
What's up? Where's Landry?
Hey, yo, Landry, pick up the phone.
Yo. What's up?
What's up?
What's up? So what's up, B?
Nothing much. Sitting in F-117, editing the show, waiting on someone to ask me to more.
True, true.
More tickets are selling quick, so make sure to grab yours at your lunch.
Also, remember to cast your vote starting next week for the final MORP nominees.
That's all we have for you today. Follow us on Twitter at Mainstream News. And remember,
if it's news
and it's at McKinney High School,
it's MHS1.
I'm just trying to